The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Jackson. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Couldn't quite tell whether or not that was a design safety blitz or whether he just did that on his own. Either way, though, Mike, great coverage downfield. That was all the time he needed to get there from his safety spot and come away with the sack.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He gets that to Brown. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
3rd and short, Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will score! Lamar Jackson! Touchdown, Philadelphia. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Williams now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Lions offense ready to take over once again. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Williams in motion. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Hill brought in motion. On 1st and 10, Jackson. And he finds Tyreek. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. This is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st down, Eagles.
They'll run the counter with Barkley. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage. There's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
30-yard run.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go. They make a big stop for no gain.
2nd and 10. That's Goddard in motion. Jackson now on 2nd down. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, Philadelphia.
A gain of 12.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
He'll step up and run. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. This is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
2nd down. Jackson. That's a short one. Caught by Goddard. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Short pass. He's got Calcaterra. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5. It sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 4.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
He was tackled at the
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He'll try and run here with Bigsby.
Bigsby, ball carrier. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down. The Lions offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. Right side, that's St. Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 18 on the pitching catch. Good for a Lions first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. And he's in! Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
14, Lions 7.
Touchdown. It's Bates to kick this one away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now. They make their way back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown. This drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing Jackson. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
That's good.
A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Jackson. That one finds Chase. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Thursday Night Primetime continues after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Now, Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
Jackson now to throw on first down. And caught. Saquon Barkley. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the RPO, he'll just flip it forward, and he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
This play is actually really well defended here, but I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run it here with Saquon. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here's 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. The Lions all their first time out, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Jackson now. Set up the screen. Out wide, it's Brown. And Detroit's going to use their second timeout. Talk things over before third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
Out of the gun, they give it to Buckley.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 27-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
I see through your act, and I see.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now Patrick Mahomes and his offense. Down by 10. A minute 54 remains. How will this play out? We'll watch. They come up for first down. They'll drop to throw. This throw taken in by Amon-Ra. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2. 35-yard line.
They come up for second and 2. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Now he'll run. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And they'll take this down inside 35. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
I just love the creativity and what it allows when you have the skill set of a running back like this, that he can line up all over the field. In this last play, Mike, you see him line up in the slot, but he's really capable of running routes from all the different receiver positions, and for a running back to be able to do that, that is a huge weapon.
Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. They'll come up now for second down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one out wide to Gibbs. And it'll be a short pickup. That is not enough for the first down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end, and at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all three phases of the game and ride that to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from downtown Detroit.